City going up against the stalwart player for Pound, Mike Combs. And we're just about set for tip-off. The ball is controlled by Gate City. Ferguson with a ball pulls up for a 15-footer. Bang! Arthur Ferguson.
And just like that, Gate City jumps out quickly. I don't know if Pound can manage to stay with Gate City in a running game. Interesting to see if Pound slows it down. Number 34 bringing up court over to number 12, Tracy Mullins. Mullins to number 10. And they eventually work it out to the hands of number 34. Number 31, jumper in the lane, no good. There's Morris to rebound. And a foul going to be called on number 34, Tim Barnett, I believe. Yes, indeed. Barnett's first, team first.
Arthur Ferguson will trigger it in now for Gate City. Pound trying to put some pressure on Hensley with a basketball for the Blue Devils. Looking for Shelton inside. Shelton with the basketball. Turnaround jumper off the board. No good. Pelton fighting for the basketball. Comes up with it. Puts it back up and in.
Pelton, strong rebound over Mike Combs. Impressive. As Gate City jumps on top 4-0. Pound working up against the Gate City press. Number 12, Mullins. Gets it up to number 10. And blocked out by Rusty Pendleton. Very good defense by Pendleton.
He'll go good from 40.
He'll go out of bounds to Pound. Inbound to be number 31, Anthony Roberts. Roberts looking some help. Finds Jeff Smith, number 10. Smith out to number 12, Tracy Mullins. Mullins going to drive on Hensley, puts the shot up over 3. No good. There's Mike Combs to rebound. Blocked by Shelton. Shelton with another block, and it go out the hands of Rusty Pendleton, but Shelton with 2 straight blocks.
Shelton challenging Combs on the inside.
They'll go at number 31, Anthony Roberts, inbounds. Looks some help, gets it to Jeff Smith. Smith thought about the shot, wisely pulls it out to Tracy Mullins. Mullins, as Ferguson drops back. Being handled by Ferguson now. Almost a steal. Hensley is going to be called. No, well, let's see which one it is. They're going to call the foul on number 12 for Pound, Tracy Mullins. His first.
Rusty Pelton will inbound the ball now for the Blue Devils. Gate City on top, 4-0. Just started this contest. As Pelton set the trigger in, brings it in to Moose Morris, number 24. Morris pulls up for the jumper from the three-point line. It's good for 2.
Again, Pound working it in. Gate City pulls off a little on the pressure. Ferguson and Hensley now come out in the backcourt. Number 34, Tim Barnett. Gets to Combs. Combs goes in, and Shelton intimidates it.
Shelton has Morris out. 2-on-2 breakaway. Morris from 3. Bang! No, they're counting for 2.
And again, the net hangs. Gate City burning up the Nets. 8-0 run to begin the game. Anthony Roberts will inbound to Barnett. And nearly stolen away by Morris. Number 12, Mullins. Jeff Smith. Smith shot over Shelton. No good. Pendleton with the rebound.
Pendleton gets out to Ferguson. Ferguson with a 2-on-2 breakaway. Pulls up for the jumper. No good. Shelton with a tip. No good. The ball is loose, and a foul on Chris Shelton. Over the back. Good call.
First on Shelton. And the coach of Pound wants a timeout as he does not like what's going on.
Gate City off to an unbelievable start. Up 8-0. 5:55 remaining in the first quarter. As the Gate City cheerleaders coming off to the floor now. As you get a good shot there of Coach Mason, and there you see the varsity cheerleaders. Let's take a listen. Good job, as always, by the varsity cheerleaders. Pound will be bringing the basketball in underneath Gate City's bucket with 5:55 remaining first quarter.
Again, Roberts triggers it in to number 12, Mullins. This time Pendleton and Ferguson come out to meet him. Up court to Roberts. To Jeff Smith, who's open, will not take the shot. Back out to Tracy Mullins. Mullins sets his team offense up over to Combs. Combs going to drive on the baseline, and he gets it good over Shelton. Mike Combs for 2.
Kevin Morris bringing it up court for Gate City. Morris shaking and baking in the lane. Puts the shot up and in.
Answers Mr. Combs right back. Gate City into double figures, 10-2 now. With Looks like Pound going to try to run with the Devils. Up to Combs. Combs going to take it. Blocked by Shelton. And picked up by Roberts. Roberts shot will no go. Shelton collects the rebound.
Shelton quickly out to Morris. Morris with a 3-on-2 breakaway. Goes up, shoots, bang, and he draws the foul.
Foul number 2 on number 12, Tracy Mullins.
A bucket will count. 12-2 the score, and Morris with an opportunity to increase the lead to 11. Pound playing right into the hands of Gate City. Morris already with 8 points here in the first quarter. Looking for number 9. The shot is up and good.
Net hanging again. We've had that problem all night. And play resumes. Up court to Barnett. Long pass up to Combs. Combs gonna drive. Turns around, looking for some help. He's double teamed. Kicks it out to Mullins. To Jeff Smith. To Roberts. Smith trying to work it into Combs. Takes a shot over Pendleton. It goes good for 2.
Arthur Ferguson to bring the basketball inbounds to Jason Hensley. Hensley working against number 34, bringing it across the timeline. Stayed up the Gate City offense, passes over to Ferguson. Ferguson thought about the 3 drives to the foul line, shoots. No good, rebounded by Combs, stolen away by Morris. Morris outside the 3-point line, bang, moves Morris.
It doesn't appear Pound as the personnel cover everyone on Gate City, and it's just Morris coming out and having a great night. Number 12, Mullins. Over to Roberts. Roberts spins, kicks and rolls on the right. Jeff Smith wide open, fakes Ferguson. Shot up by Smith, no good. Pendleton grabs the rebound.
Pendleton quickly out to Hensley, has Morris. Lobs for Morris, shot is up and in. Beautiful job there.
Impressive teamwork on the part of the Devils as they've opened up a 14-point lead. 4:02 left to play in the first quarter. Over to Jeff Smith. Smith pulls it out to Mullins. Mullins back to Smith. They're trying to find Combs. Roberts double team. Shot up over 2. No. Combs picks the rebound up for Pound. Going to drive in and going to whistle Rusty Pendleton, I believe, with the reach in. Yes, they will. First foul on Pendleton. Not a shooting foul yet. Roberts will inbound under the Pound goal. Looking for some help. Finds Combs. Jeff Smith. Smith will work it back out to number 12, Tracy Mullins. Mullins has it back now. Gate City playing a good man-to-man defense. Finds Smith open on the baseline. Shot up over Shelton. Will not go. Morris to start the fast break.
Morris with a 4-on-4 breakaway. Pulls up from the foul line. No good. Shelton on the tip. No good. The ball is loose. Picked up by Shelton. Shelton's going to pull up for the 8-footer. It will not go. Tipped up and no good by Ferguson. Comes up with it. Puts it up. Draws the foul. The action fast and furious in the inside there.
Foul going to be called on number 34 for Pound. That's Tim Barnett, so he has 2. So both Barnett and Tracy Mullins with 2 fouls apiece. As quickly as substitution number 24, Brad Bantam, will check in. Barnett will sit down. Pound is having to resort to fouls. You get a good look at Arthur Ferguson, one of the key player in this Gate City attack.
The shot by Ferguson is good. So Arthur Ferguson picks up point number 3. Morris has been it all here in the first quarter with 14 points. Second shot is good by Ferguson.
Now Pound will come up down by 16 here early. 3 minutes left to play in the first quarter. Good pressure by Gate City. Back up to Mullins, to Smith. Back to Mullins, to number 31, Roberts. Smith. Pound playing a passing attack. Looks like they're a little afraid to shoot. Stolen away nearly by Jason Hensley as Bantam could not hold on to it. It'll go out to Pound. Roberts will inbound on the far side of the court. Looks for someone. Gets it to Mullins, and a foul going to be committed by Hensley. His first. 3 team fouls on Gate City. Pound has 4. Inbound once again. They can get it to Mullins. Mullins doing a good job at point guard for Pound. Smith looking inside, gets it to Combs. Combs going to put the shot up over Pendleton. It will not go. There's Ferguson with the rebound.
Ferguson has Hensley out on the breakaway. 2-on-1. Passes back to Morris, stolen away. As Jason Hensley touched the ball, standing on the out-of-bound line.
Good defense by number 12 of Pound, Tracy Mullins, to come up and mess up that fast break. Pound will again bring it up. Pound having a hard time getting across Gate City press as Mullins finally has it to Smith. To Roberts, over Hensley, shot off the backboard, no good. Shelton with the rebound.
Shelton gets it up to Hensley. Hensley setting up his offense at the foul line, pulls up for the jumper. Bang! Jason Hensley.
18-point lead for Gate City, 22-4. Here early, Pound just can't stay with his blue devil attack. Up to Roberts. Roberts looks for some help. Gets it back to Mullins. He's double teamed. Over to Smith, wide open. His shot from 17, bang!
Rusty Pendleton will bring the ball in now for Gate City. Brings it in to Arthur Ferguson. 1:55 remaining in the first quarter. Gate City up 22-6. Morris drives, pulls up to the foul line, shot is up. It will not roll. Rebound comes down to Combs, thrown away by Pendleton, and Combs manages to run it down.
Combs to Mullins. Now down by 16, trying to ignite something. Mike Combs has been held to only 2 points tonight. Outstanding defense as he drives in, shot up over Pendleton. No good, but Rusty Pendleton whistle for the foul, his second. Mike Combs to the line. Combs with 2 points tonight. Will go to the line, shoot 2.
Tony, the Terminator Bellamy, checking into the contest now for the Blue Devils, as Rusty Pendleton will get a break.
Pendleton, excellent job underneath, banging bodies. As it appears, Gate City has got Pound outmanned underneath. Combs' first shot, bang. Mike Combs, one of the best players in the Lonesome Pine District. Combs with one more shot. It's up and good.
Tony Bellamy brings the basketball quickly to Ferguson. Ferguson already across the timeline. Passes back to Morris. Morris passes to Hensley. Lobbing inside for Shelton. Shelton comes down with it, puts it up and in off the backboard.
Good for 2 for Chris Shelton. Pound again trying to work across the Gate City press. Number 24, Banham, finally gets up to Combs. Combs going to work it up. Wary of Shelton, he kicks back up to Banham. Banham to Mullins. Mullins will set the team's O up. Going to move to his right. To Jeff Smith. He's being guarded by Morris. Roberts now at the top of the key to Combs. Number 24, Banham, shot no good. And it's kicked out of bounds by Morris. It'll go to Pound with 46 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And Banham's shot may have been blocked by Bellamy.
Bellamy gives off to Hensley. Hensley slows down the offense for Gate City. Trying to find an opening, lods in for Shelton. Shelton makes a strong move, puts up the jumper. Short, rebounded by Bellamy. Bellamy shot is up. Give Bellamy 2, and he will draw the foul.
And that's what Tony Bellamy does best. Comes in off the bench and sparks the team as the foul's on number 31, Anthony Roberts for Pound, his first.
As Tony Bellamy will be at the line looking for the three-point play. Gate City up 26-8. Bellamy eyes the mark. Shoots. Bottom, Tony Bellamy.
Yeah, guess what? Yes, once again, the net has stuck. 32 seconds for the Pound Wildcats to work it up the court. Banham to finally ends up in Combs' hands. Combs going to drive and shot. Oh, my! Impressive shot by Mike Combs.
Jason Hensley quickly with the basketball, has it stolen away from behind.
Number 12, Tracy Mullins going to work it up the court. 13 seconds left. Over to Combs. Combs going to milk the clock down wisely. 8 seconds, Banham has it. Going to drive. Shelton blocks the shot, but there, and Shelton grabs the rebound.
2 seconds, 1 second. Hensley with a half-court shot. No good, but at the end of one, Gate City up by 17, 27-10. We will take a 1-minute break. You're watching TV 30. 31, Pound will inbound the ball.
Gets it into Tracy Mullins as he being guarded by Hensley now. Gate City well on a 100-point pace as into number 31. He kicks it back out to Combs. Combs with 6 points tonight. Anthony Roberts, he only picked off from behind. Jeff Smith going to drive, puts the shot up, and hits the easy layup.
Tony Bellamy brings the basketball in quickly to Hensley. Hensley's going to take it up and in.
quickly now. Pound will bring it up. Only 2 players have scored for Pound tonight. Smith and Combs with 6 apiece. Whereas Gate City with almost every player scoring. Jason Hensley nearly knocked him out of bounds. He collides with Bantam. Good D by Hensley. Gate City playing on all 4 cylinders here tonight. Substitution now. Number 21 will check in for Pound, J.C. Short. And Anthony Roberts will sit down. So Short inbounds to Combs. Combs being guarded by Bellamy to Mullins. Tracy Mullins trying to fake. As it knocked away, and a traveling violation going to be called. Good defense by Jason Hensley caused that one.
JC will have the ball on the side. Number 40, Tony Bellamy, the Terminator, triggers it in to Hensley. Hensley will bring it across the timeline, passes to Morris. Morris directing traffic, drives, shoots the shot, no good, rebounded by Bellamy, up and in.
2 more for the Devils. They take a 31-12 lead. Pound wondering what's happening. Will desperately try to get up the court and score a point. Knocked away from Mullins, and he regains it. Tries to find someone, finds Bantam. Bantam hits a reverse layup for 2 for Pound.
Bellamy passes to Morris, and Morris is fouled by number 10.
That's Jeff Smith. First foul on Jeff Smith. Both teams in the bonus now. That should send Morris to the line. And it will. Kevin Morris will have a 1-on-1 foul shooting situation as we just started the second period of action.
Morris eyes the bucket. The shot is up and good. Whistle, horn sounds, as Brad Bonham, or Tim Barnett, checking into the contest now for Pound. Morris with 15 points, looking for number 16. Shot is up, bang good.
Pound gonna have to try something. Gate City good with the press and excellent defense on the inside. Mike Combs only 6 points, a high scorer, Pound. The only shoot away from Bantam. Bantam, wild shot, no good. But Chris Shelton commits his second foul. Brad Bantam will go to the line to shoot at 1-1.
Pound is just playing out of control here in the first half. Of course, you can't blame them. Gate City is just running the score way up on them, and they've got to do something to get back in this contest.
But really, if you want to play with Gate City, you don't want to run with them. You want to play a slow-down game, and that's not what Pound has done. Bantam hits the first free throw, giving him 3 points on the night, and he'll have 1 more. Shot is up, good.
Arthur Ferguson will bring the basketball in now for Gate City. Ferguson brings it into Morris. Gate City up by 17, 33-16. Morris lobbing in for Shelton. Shelton is fouled from behind by number 23, Mike Combs, personal number 1. And Gate City will be shooting 1-1. As Chris Shelton will be doing the honors.
Jeremy Mullins, number 30, will check into the game. He gives number 10, Jeff Smith, a rest.
Shelton's foul shooting has improved dramatically over the past few games. The shot is up and no good. As soon as we speak about it, he misses, but the basketball is tipped out of bounds to Gate City. As Hensley will bring the basketball in now for Gate City. Lob in for Shelton. Shelton, turnaround jump shot is good, and Shelton will have an opportunity for a 3-point play.
Chris Shelton has just improved so much this year. He's had several excellent games in a row, and he's continuing that pace here at Pound. As he'll go to the line, complete the 3. Gate City now up 35-16.
Shelton has improved his body strength tremendously over the past season. Shelton eyes the mark, shoots, will not roll. The ball comes down to number 34.
That is Barnett. As Bantam will lose it. Hensley tried to steal it away from number 21. And the foul on Hensley. That is 2 fouls on him. 6:11 left to play here in the second period before the half. Goes under the line, number 21, J.C. Short.
1-1 for Jason.
Both sides of the gym getting into a shouting match here, cheering. Short hits the first shot. First point of the night for Short. He'll have one more. It's up and good.
Bellamy inbounds to Morris. 2-on-2 breakaway. Morris loses control of it, runs it down. He's going to pull up for the jumper. Bang, moves Morris.
Can't leave Morris open or he'll burn you. Pounds found that lesson out many times tonight. Banham being guarded by Ferguson crosses the half court. In a drive, this off to number 30, loses control. It'll go out of bounds to Gate City as number 34, Burnett hit the floor.
Hensley brings it into Ferguson. 5:50 remaining first half. Gate City 37, Pound 18. Ferguson gives to Morris. Morris from 3. No good. Rebound comes down to number 21.
Short will push it up for Pound. Over to number 30, and again he loses control. That is Jeremy Mullins.
Morris will bring the basketball in for Gate City to Hensley. Hensley working it up court for the Blue Devils. Passes from Morris from 3. Bang!
Kevin Morris, another field goal. Gate City running the score up 40-18 with still over 5 minutes left to play in the second period. Finally get to Banham. Banham going to drive. Puts a shot up over Shelton. No good. And a foul's going to be called on who?
Bellamy, I believe. No, it's going to be the other way. 23.
Number 23, Mike Combs picks up his second personal foul. And Pound can ill afford to lose Combs. Number 31, Roberts, and number 10, Smith check back in. Jeremy Mullins and number 24, Banham sit down. As Pound calls timeout.
5:08 remaining. Pound is in a hole, 40-18. As Gate City doing it on both ends, defense and offense. Coach Dave Mason has to be pleased. He has said that his team could play better basketball than what they have been playing. Their defense seems to be slacking, but tonight they are doing it at the defensive end and then running the basketball well up court on the offensive end.
Ferguson and Hensley are doing a great job pressuring Pound's guards, and that's what Gate City's going to need in the future if they go to state, because a good pressure defense is what can save ball games for you. Shelton, what can you say? He has played excellent ball in the post position. It's hard to tell how many black shots he's had over the past 3 games. Excellent effort each night out. And Morris, you know, the classic story of the great scorer. Morris is playing some good defense as well. Pendleton with a good body strength along with Bellamy off the bench. Gate City is looking better and better each game.
As Bellamy will be shooting 1-1. Bellamy has 5 points on the night. Bellamy takes the basketball and eyes the mark. Shot is up and good. Bellamy now with 6. Bellamy with an opportunity to cash in on both foul shots. Shot is up and good again.
Pound will come down the court down by 34. And a foul will be called on Ferguson. 24 is the lady, excuse me. 2 fouls on Ferguson. This is still first foul on Ferguson. He'll send to the line number 10, Jeff Smith, for a 1-1 foul shooting situation. Smith aims, shot is up, good. Smith will have one more. Smith with 7 points on the night already, going for number 8. The bucket, shot up and good.
Tony Bellamy brings the basketball into Jason Hensley. Hensley slowing the action up a little bit. Passes to Morris. Morris working around to the left side to Bellamy. Bellamy got in traffic, passes into Shelton, turnaround jump shot, no good. Bellamy on the rebound, puts it back up and in.
Bellamy, excellent spin move. Gate City now up by 24. Arthur Ferguson putting pressure on Smith. Smith finally breaks across the timeline to Roberts. Roberts inside number 40. His open layup, good. That is Todd Morris.
Morris quickly up the court for Gate City from 3. In and out. Rebound comes down to Morris. Morris from the lane. Shoots. Bang. Moose Morris.
So we have two Morrises in the game. Todd for Pound and Kevin Moose for Gate City. Number 34, Barnett. Shot. And he traveled. And a technical foul can be called on Barnett for throwing the ball up in the air.
So Gate City will come down to the other end to shoot the tee. Pound has got to be really, what would you call it? They just,
they have to be shocked at what they've seen, or amazed. I'm sure the coach for Pound told them they were going to be playing the number 2 AA team in the state. But when you come in and you're getting wiped around your own court like you weren't even there, you have to be pretty impressed, as Morris will shoot the technical for Gate City.
Morris's shot is good. He'll have a second shot coming up here. Gate City almost to the half-century point with 4 minutes left in the first half. Morris eyes the bucket, shoots, bang, Moose Morris. Gate City feels that with a strong showing and maybe a weak showing by Brunswick, that they can maybe take over the number 1 spot in the state.
New Brunswick, with the presence of 6'6" Brian Stiff, is number 1, but Gate City has been gaining in the polls.
Morris working, pulls up from the foul line, bang, Moose Morris.
Morris hits for another one. As he is just setting the hoop on fire in the first half. Should go well over his scoring average.
27 points in the first half already for Moose Morris.
And that is his average. Stolen by Bellamy.
Bellamy to Morris up. Count the bucket. And Morris with a chance to increase his scoring.
Foul on number 10, Jeff Smith. And Morris can get the magic 30 here. Number 24, Bantam will check in. Smith will sit down. Morris at the line shooting 1 to complete the three-point play.
Wonder what the record for most points scored in a half is. Morris right now looking at point number 30 in the first half. Morris shoots in and out. Rebound comes down to Bellamy. Bellamy goes back up. No good. Rebounded by Shelton. Shelton's shot is up. Bang, good. Oh my, Shelton again. And he is fouled by number 34 of Pound.
That is Tim Barnett. That's his third.
Most of the action staying down on the Devil's end tonight.
Gate City keeping the ball there, either on a fast break. That's held by good defense. Number 31, Anthony Roberts will sit down. As into the game for Pound, number 30, Jeremy Mullins.
Shot up by Shelton, no good. Rebound comes down to number 21 of Pound. Stolen away by Morris. Morris drives, loses control of it, picked up by number 30.
Pound very lucky that time. Bantam gives to Barnett. Barnett back to Bantam. Bantam going to set things up. 3:20 as it goes out of bounds. Errant pass to Gate City.
Morris, if he keeps his pace up, he's in for about a 62-point game tonight. Ferguson brings it across the timeline, passes over to Morris from 3. In and out, rebounded by Bellamy. And we have a foul called on number 40 of Pound, so Bellamy will go to the line for a 1-and-1.
That foul on Todd Morris is first. And it seems like every time you turn around, Gate City's been at the foul line.
Pound's crowd has not been able to get into this contest. They've just sat back and enjoyed watching the Blue Devils show their ability here tonight. Bellamy's shot is up. No good, rebounded by Chris Shelton. Shelton travels with a basketball.
I'd like to point out something. Kevin Morris has scored more points than the entire Pound team has.
10 more points to be exact.
Getting it up, Barnett pulls up at the top of the key. Will give to Bantam. Bantam will set the play up. He's double teamed by Morris and Ferguson. Bantam moves out of it, and Jason Hinchley going to be whistled for a reach around foul.
First from number 3 on Jason Hinchley.
It'll send to the line Bantam, number 24. Bantam already with 4 points. As Rusty Pendleton checks back in, Hensley will sit down.
Coach Dave Mason now has his tall lineup in the game.
Yeah, look for them to go to a half-court game more instead of a running game with Hensley out, but still they can be equally dangerous with that. Banham with a 1-and-1. First shot will not go. Bellamy grabs the rebound.
Bellamy, quick outlet to Morris. Morris with a 1-on-1. Puts a move on, shoots one-handed, no good. Rebound comes down to Pendleton, back up and in.
Pendleton, immediate contribution off the bench. Gate City with a 32-point lead. Pass up to Barnett. Now has to slow it down each time. And a technical call on Dave Mason, I believe. Another technical call on Mason. Two technicals on Dave Mason. And the timeout given to Gate City. And this has been the night of the technicals. And Dave Mason's going to get another one if he's not careful. Trying to check with the referee. They're having a war of words out there. Mason trying to make his point. Two technicals caught on Mason already.
As Gate City has called a timeout. When we come back, Pound will be shooting 4 technical foul shots. Well, we've seen our share of technicals tonight. We've seen 5 on Gate City's coaching staff. Both sides stopping it up now. Well, you can't say that Gate City may not have a point. Coaches, got to be consistent officiating. Anyway, number 24 will be shooting the technicals.
That's Brad Banham. Banham eyes the mark. First one up, no good. Shot. Up. This one rolls good for Banham.
Many times you've seen after a technical, a team will come back and blow the other team off the court.
That's, most of the time, a technical serves as inspiration. Banham with another one. He'll have one more. Banham with 6 points tonight. Let's get the Gate City lead to 30. And he misses the last technical. Pound will get the ball back. Will be inbounded by number 30, Jeremy Mullins. Mullins gets it into Todd Morris. Against the Banham. Banham is fouled by Bellamy in the backcourt. He will go to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. Foul number 1 on Tony Bellamy. Left the free throw line, goes back. He can cut the Gate City lead to 28.
The officials calling both teams together to have a little conference. That's a smart move there. You don't want to see a game get out of hand, and both teams are friendly adversaries on the court, on the field.
Jeff Smith, number 10, checking in for Pound. And that will go number 34, Barnett, Tim Barnett. Banham at the line, 2:36 left to play before the half. Banham's first shot up, no good. Shelton for rebound.
Shelton gives out to Morris, 4-on-2 breakaway. Morris pulls up for the jumper. No good. Shelton falls, puts the shot back up. Rebound is loose. Finally pulled down by Pound.
Number 24, Banham comes up with it, holds it up, gets it to Smith. Smith. They trying to find someone. Get to number 10, Morris, blocked by Bellamy. Smith, shot almost blocked by Shelton. Shot will not fall. There's number 40, Todd Morris, to get the rebound put in.
Bellamy quickly up for Pendleton. Pendleton passes off to Morris. Morris up with a shot, no good. The ball is loose, tipped down to number 40, a Pound.
Todd Morris grabs the rebound. Down by 28. Number 21, short, shot up, no good. Ferguson with the rebound. He is fouled by Banham.
So with 1:51 remaining, Ferguson will come to the other end, shooting a 1-and-1. Ferguson with 4 points on the evening. 28-point lead for the Blue Devils.
First foul on number 24, Brad Banham. Minute 51 left to play before the half. And Arthur Ferguson at the line. Ferguson, one of the quiet contributors to the Devils.
Ferguson's shot is up. In and out. Rebound is tipped up by Bellamy. Picked up by number 21.
Bodies flying everywhere underneath. It's getting physical. Up to number 30. His shot up and good. That is Jeremy Mullins.
Pelton triggers it into Ferguson, up to Shelton. Shelton puts a move on. Jump shot is good by Chris Shelton.
Pace going back and forth. Pound unwisely getting into a running game with Gate City. Jeff Smith going to give it to Bantam. Bantam calls the play. Going to slow things down. Jeremy Mullins of 3. Shot up. No good. There is Bantam. Bantam has to move over Pendleton. Shot will not go. Todd Morris with the rebound put in.
Ferguson will trigger it in for Gate City. And we have officials timeout as number 24 took a shot in the eye. He lost his lens as Moose Morris hands it back to the young gentleman. Brad Bonham as number 41 checking into the contest now for Pound.
That's Bradley Mullins. Now will go Todd Morris. Morris 6 points off the bench, very effective. Pound has cut the Gate City lead to 26. Banham repairs his goggles.
Ferguson will inbound to Morris. .106 remaining here in the first half. It's been a run and gun show from the beginning. The Devils up by 26 points. Ferguson brings it into Morris, back to Ferguson. Ferguson across the timeline, passes over to Morris. Morris from the foul line shoots. No good, the ball is loose, tipped out to Bellamy, puts it up and in, count the bucket. Bellamy going to the line for a 3-point opportunity.
Foul was on number 30, Jeremy Mullins. Tony Bellamy fired up. Got that one. Gate City up to 58 now before the half. 55 seconds left to play.
They're giving Bellamy 2 shots. We thought the bucket was good. The bucket is good. It'll be a 1-shot foul. 58-30 the score. Bellamy looking to increase the lead to 29. Eisenmark shoots. Short, rebounded by Moose Morris. Morris fakes. No good. 3 seconds to call.
Morris got hung up in traffic. It'll go out to Pound. Down by 28 points. Now back into the game, number 34, Tim Barnett. Now will go Bantam. Bantam still having trouble with his goggles. Now we'll work it in. Barnett, and oh my, no call on that one. Up to number 30, Mullins. Mullins side forward, blocked by Shelton. Short picks it up. Wisely pulls it out. Picked off by Ferguson.
Ferguson runs it down, spin move. Passes over to Morris. Morris up and in.
Players hitting the floor everywhere. No call. Gate City again a 30-point lead, 60-30, 23 seconds before the half. Short going to bring it up for Pound. Spins off as he kicks it to number 41, who is fouled from behind, Bradley Mullins.
Personal foul number 2 on Bellamy.
Mullins will go to the line to shoot 2. 15 seconds left before the half. Score, Gate City 60, Pound 30. Count the shot by Bradley Mullins. I think this is the same Mullins who is called Brute Mullins. He misses everything on that one, who we played football against.
Gacy will have the ball on the side with 15 seconds remaining in the half. Morris breaks it into Ferguson. Ferguson across the timeline. Passes in the corner for Bellamy. Lobbing inside for Shelton. Tipped away and picked up by number 21.
They have to hurry. 6 seconds left as number 30, Mullins, kicks it down to Smith. Smith will lose it out of bounds. Gate City will get it with 1 second left.
1 second left as Rusty Pelton tells everyone to go back. Pelton, long pass down. The ball is tipped and no shot. So at the end of 1.5 of action, Gate City up by 29, 60-31. You're watching Scott County Cablevision TV 30. time, Gate City up by 29, 60-31, and Gate City will have the basketball starting the second half. Moose Morris, the story in the first half, with 31 points. Ferguson pulls up from the foul line and starts up. No good, rebounded by number 23.
Mike Combs coming in after sitting out a long time on the bench. Combs going to drive, and he's immediately foul going to be called on Pendleton. Blocking foul, third foul on Pendleton. Mike Combs, perhaps one of the most productive players in the Pound team, set out the most of the half. So that took away a great deal from the Pound offense. Combs at the three, going to kick it out to Jeff Smith. Smith over to Banham from three. His shot no good. Give the rebound Hensley, and he is fouled from behind. Push on Jeff Smith, I believe. Yes, it is. And that's a third foul on Jeff Smith.
Gacy with the basketball. As Hensley will trigger the ball in now for the Blue Devils. Hensley brings it into Ferguson. Ferguson will work the ball up court for the Blue Devils. Passes to Morris. Morris thought about the three, pulls up, shoots, bang, Moose Morris.
City up 31 now. Banham coming in. Banham repaired his goggles at halftime, and he's set for action. Over to Smith at the three line in the corner. Gonna step up, pull it out now. Over to Roberts. Roberts inside to a wide open Banham, who hits the easy layup.
Hensley brings the basketball into Pendleton, back to Hensley. Across the timeline for Gate City. Hensley looking inside, puts a move on, shoots off the backboard, no good, rebounded by number 31.
Roberts, Banham picks it up. It's a 4-on-1 break. Kicks it over to Jeff Smith, wide open, and he's going to have to do something. Moves, shots up, no good. Rebound to Roberts. Roberts in the lane, shot up over Pendleton, good.
Hensley quickly in for Shelton. Shelton has a wide open dunk, goes up, bam, Chris Shelton.
2 games in a row, 2 dunks, and that brings the Gate City crowd to life. Chris Shelton with the dunk on the breakaway. High fives all over the place as Pound brings it down. Jeff Smith into Combs. Combs shot, good shot.
Pendleton into Hensley. Hensley across the timeline, passes to Morris from three. Short, rebound comes down to Shelton. Shelton loses control to number 24.
Banham going to bring it up. He got a 3-on-2 break. Banham loses control to Combs. Combs going to go in for the easy layup, 2 for Combs.
Ferguson brings it into Hensley. Hensley across the timeline, 64-39 the score. Gate City up by a bunch. Lob inside for Shelton. Shelton goes up, no good. Gets his own rebound, loses control. Pulled down by Ferguson. Ferguson's jump shot is no good. No shot as Pendleton picks up foul number 4.
And don't be surprised, he Tony the Terminator check in any moment. 31, Roberts going to bring it in to Banham. Banham eyes the situation, calls the play out. To Combs. Combs to streaking Roberts. Roberts trying to get the shot up, gets it over Shelton, it rolls off. There's Banham, put the tip in.
Ferguson brings it into Morris. Morris pulls up from three, shot is up, no good. The ball is loose, out of bounds to Gate City. Morris will turn it in for the Blue Devils. Morris brings it into Hensley to Ferguson. In the corner for Morris. The shot is up. No good. The ball is pulled down, and that's 5 fouls on Rusty Pendleton.
Pendleton will take a seat as Tony Bellamy checks in. Pendleton playing an excellent game. Bellamy number 40 in as Gate City with a 23-point lead. Now bringing it up. Number 24, Banham, over to Jeff Smith. Pound has come out, and they put a little more aggressive here. Banham takes the shot from 14, no good. Rebound to Roberts. Roberts' shot blocked away by Tony Bellamy. With the tip in by Combs, I believe.
Ferguson brings it into Hensley. Pound fighting their way back in this game. They're down by 21 now. Lob for Morris. Morris comes down with it. Reverse layup. No good in. He draws a foul from number 23, Mike Combs. Personal number 3. And Morris will go to the line to shoot 2. My, what action we've had here tonight. We've seen a dunk by Chris Shelton. As you said, the second in 2 nights. And that's one quick way to ignite a crowd. And everyone, the referee's looking for a towel. as Morris awaits his foul shots. Morris with 33 points on the night. The official doing some housekeeping out there on the floor. And number 21 checking in for Pound.
J.C. Short. And he'll replace Combs. Combs with 3 fouls. Gate City has effectively neutralized Combs. Combs was one of the leading scorers in the Lonesome Pine District. Gate City's held him to 12 points.
Morris will be shooting 2. Shot is up and good. Morris has one more coming to him. Short, tipped up, no good. Shelton with the rebound. Goes back up, off the glass and in.
Gate City controlling the backboards, and that's what's winning it for him. Number 34, Barnett gives to Banham. Banham sets out the play. Smith, he's open for 3, but will not take the shot. Yes, he will. There it is, and it is good.
Ferguson bringing it in quickly to Hensley. Hensley will bring it across the timeline for Gate City. Working to the right side of the court, pulls up for the jumper off the backboard, no good. Shelton comes up with a loose ball over to Morris. Morris puts the move on, needs some help, passes to Hensley. Hensley through Bellamy up and in.
Great pass by Jason Hensley, showing you why he's perhaps one of the best point guards around. Banham spins off Ferguson, crosses the timeline, over to number 21, Short, and he is fouled by Bellamy.
Personal number 3 on Tony Bellamy.
4 minutes exactly left to play in the third period. Gate City with a 69-46 lead. We'll go out on the side to Pound. Roberts will inbound, number 31 on the far side. Into Banham. Banham looks over the play, pulls it out. Jeff Smith wide open, takes a shot from 16. It is good.
Jason Hensley will bring the basketball in for Gate City. Brings it into Morris. Morris is ridden by number 34, no whistle. Across the timeline, passes over to Hensley. Hensley looking inside, finds Shelton. Shelton on the lob, puts it up, and in, draws the foul.
2 more for the Animal, as he's having an outstanding game.
12 points for Shelton tonight.
Excellent, he's playing both offense and defense like a man possessed. And that's what Gate City has needed most from Shelton.
Shelton will be at the line looking to complete the 3-point play as number 40 checking into the contest. Now Morris off Pound. Shelton eyes the mark, shoots, good for Chris Shelton.
Gate City well on a 100-point pace as Pound pushes it up the court, slowing the tempo a bit, is Barnett. Finds Smith. Smith going to take the shot. Yeah, it's going to drive. Puts the shot up, and it goes good. Smith having an excellent game.
Hensley to trigger in for Gate City. Brings it in to Ferguson. Ferguson across the timeline. Lobs for Shelton. Shelton pulls up for the 3-footer. No good. Rebounded by number 24.
Quickly up court to Smith. Smith wide open. Layup is no good. Todd Morris blocked by Tony Bellamy. Todd Morris again. Cannot hit the shot. This time, number 24, number 21, Short with the shot.
Bellamy brings it in to Hensley. 72-52, 20-point lead for Gate City. Hensley to Ferguson. Ferguson from 3. Bang! Out there, Ferguson.
The rainbow is good. Gate City has opened up a 23-point lead once again. Banham up court to Morris. Morris kicks it inside to Barnett, no good. Jason Hensley grabs the rebound.
Hensley pushed it quickly for Gate City. Lobs for Shelton. Shelton shot off the backboard, no good. Rebounded by Morris. Picked off by number 21.
Short, excellent defense. To get to Smith. Smith will bring it up and hold it. They'll set the play. Banham inside to number 40, Todd Morris. Trying to drive on the shot. Blocked away by Chris Shelton. And a foul going to be called on Arthur Ferguson.
Personal foul number 2.
But what an impressive block by Shelton in your face. Yes, sir.
KC basketball is exciting this year, PJ.
It is. It's a run and gun. And if you didn't think Dave Mason was right when he said his team was going to score in under 5 seconds, I think you're going to have to take a look at this team. Referee setting it, fixes the positioning of the players. Now, number 21, Short, will have 2 free throws, or excuse me, 1. Misses. Comes up with it is Barnett. Back to Short. Gets a Bantam. Bantam looking for an open player. Finds no one. 3 seconds are going to be called on number 34, Barnett.
Arthur Ferguson will trigger it in for Gate City. Breaks it into Jason Hensley. Hensley working it up court for the Blue Devils. Across the timeline. Passes to Morris. Morris outside the three-point line is going to take the shot. Bang! Kevin moves Morris.
Morris continues to burn in the points. As Gate City now up to 78. Over to Todd Morris. Got the Bantam. Bantam cross-court pass, number 10, Smith. He misses the three-pointer. Shelton grabs the rebound.
Shelton out to Morris quickly. Morris puts a move on. Pulls up from the foul line. The shot is up. Bang good by Kevin Morris.
Pound must be shocked at what they're seeing. They've got no way to stop Morris. Short over to Bantam. Bantam going to pull up from 14. Shot over 2 Devils. Air balls. Hensley with the rebound.
Hensley quickly up to Bellamy. Bellamy of Gate City takes it up. And in for the layup.
Gate City just on a scoring spree. 82-52. Up by 30.
And Pound's player says, we want one shot, dude. Come on now.
Nearly picked off by Ferguson, playing excellent defense. Gives it to Todd Morris. Morris could give off to a Pound player. The R&D working for the last shot. Down to 40 seconds. Pound has been really hurt by the absence of Mike Combs. Tony Bellamy picks up the foul. Will reach him behind. 4 fouls on Bellamy. But Mike Combs, the heart and soul of this Pound team, has been out most of the game, sitting on the bench with 3 fouls. So when you take away Pound's main weapon, they are just hurting. Number 21, J.C. Short at the line. Misses. Oh, excuse me, that was Bantam.
Bellamy out to Ferguson. Ferguson puts a move on it. He's fouled by number 34 of Pound.
That is Barnett. 4 fouls on him. Into the game will come number 30, Jeremy Mullins. And Barnett will sit down.
And Gate C will have the ball on the side, as they're not in the bonus yet. Ferguson breaks it into Bellamy. Bellamy from three-point line. Bang! Tony Bellamy.
Everybody's getting into the act tonight.
18 points for Tony Bellamy.
Very, very impressive. And a foul will be called. I think that'll be
kick ball, I believe.
Ball. Okay. 18 seconds left before the end of the third period. KCI with 85 points, well within reach of the 100-point mark. Bantam in the corner looking for some help. Does double team, has to find someone, gets it to Short. Short shot up is no good. Tony Bellamy with the rebound. He is fouled by number 30, Jeremy Mullins. Mullins' second foul.
Let's see if Gate City will be in the bonus yet. I don't think they are. 6 seconds left. Yes, they will be in the bonus. So Bellamy will be shooting 1-1. Bellamy can put points number 19 and 20 on if he makes these 2 shots. Bellamy eyes the mark, shoots, short, rebounded by